Yeah, when looking at that, I do see a world where Gaimin Gladiators being ahead, Yatoro struggles to be able to find kills, right? Because if Malady is able to, you know, not show in the fights and just let his Dusa frontline, let the Morphling do what he wants to do, or Pango's just causing chaos, right? In which case, Gaimin Gladiators needs to be able to do well at this tournament. Dead shot back in. Malady in a bit of trouble here. Big blast goes out. A lot of damage overall, but Malady is still the one who's going to fall first. That's going to be your first blood. Gaimin Gladiators, are they going to get a kill in return? Maposhka, he comes a little bit too close to Watson. Watson sees his opportunity and gets the return, but still, it is not looking good as Watson has no way out of this one. Yatoro should be able to clean up the kill eventually. And that leaves a 2-for-1 with the first blood bounty. 2-for-2. Rather, as Tofu does manage to get Rue, but still, the first blood did go the way of Spirit.
Think about this lane. If you're gaming, like, I would just be pushing it in from minute 0, blocking that camp, and getting big camp pull out.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I feel like I'm happy, right? Like, what is Maposhka doing? Is he dead here?
He actually does die trying to take the fight, but I mean, weirdly enough, I feel like Radon just doesn't care.
The game state right now, if you just get Diffusal on Pango, and then you just run behind him with Keeper of the Light, who fights that on the side of Spear? I'll tell you, nobody.
Yeah.
I guess you have to bring 4 or 5 heroes. Global Silence, nice little pickoff.
Nice pickup. That also gives a third intelligence to Maposhka.
Oh, he went in with that. You would love to punish an aggressive swashbuckle like that.
Doesn't hit the calling on him, and he gets off the Rolling Thunder. Rolling through all of these heroes, the Underlord is going to gate in here. Now, it looks like Malady is definitely dead, but maybe Quinn, yeah, he'll be able to pick up one off of this one. Trying to run into the blast that's coming in from Tofu on the side. Blood Grenade gets thrown out. That's going to be a whiff as Laurel dodges it with Sleight of Fist, and now Collapse. TP's, oh,
damn.
He barely makes it away. I cannot believe he got to do that. Stick charges keeping Maposhka alive. 5-7, up by 3K. Gaimin Gladiators getting a bit of momentum going, and ooh, snatches it. That is going to be a dead Radon. Ace just catching him on the edge there at the Gorgon's Grasp, leading into the Meteor Hammer, Rolling Thunder, Chain Stun, and soon that'll be even easier to land. Soon he'll have a Rod of Atos. Tofu trying to sit outside of vision to push in this top lane. He's going to go for the recall. He is not just going to give up his life here. He's hoping that somebody's going to be able to bail him out. But Quinn with the Rolling Thunder precasted on that one. It's actually a beautiful setup. He just hits 3 different heroes as he rolls in, gets 2 of the kills. That was pretty damn sick.
Yeah, that was smooth as hell. The fact you're losing that team fight with Global up and didn't even get spent feels even worse.
Yeah.
Gotta defend something here. I mean, they
trying to catch
really
Quinn, Underlord teleporting in on the other side. They get him inside the pit. He managed to get off a shield crash. That heals him a little bit, but not good enough. That's going to be one, and now Malady's the next one. There are just too many heroes here. Ace sitting in the middle of all this with his Stone Gaze, but now that that's out, especially with the Meteor Hammer used as well, there's not many resources. Global Silence gets used to 2-man pit once again. I mean, they're trying to fight this out with the Morphling, and maybe they'll be able to pick up some kills. Watson's actually just tearing through them all. How did he do all that? A triple kill for him, almost a 4th one there. Rue still had his ultimate, so quick Dispel gets him out of there. That one has come back into the meta in part because the Radiance offlaner meta just seems to be big, but
the Anti-Mage.
Yep, the Anti-Mage, another one collapsed. Gonna be chain stunned up in the bottom lane. Again, allowing them to be able to bring what would seem like in some cases like an overcommitment of heroes, 4 heroes in this bottom lane to be able to kill this Underlord. But look, it's just Tofu is able to move heroes around the map so efficiently. They go for the bottom part of the map, and it quickly already they don't deserve.
They do not deserve him. He's too good.
Time and time again.
All right, this is the battle we've been waiting for.
It's a bit of an unfair battle. Collapse, hiding in the trees, TPing away once again. Oh, Tofu.
I'm actually surprised he died there. He didn't Essence Ring. I mean, I feel like he even could have gone Abyssal, dude. Just
What?
When this PA BKB blinks in, just abyssal his ass.
Okay.
What does he do?
Well, isn't he trying not to get in melee range of you anyway? We're going to watch Rue get chain stun. Very fun and interactive.
You are the melee range awesome. Ones that are gone, global committed.
Yeah, well, like they're actually going to try and kill you. Yotaro jumps in on Quinn. They actually managed to get that kill. Meanwhile, Ace tries to land the Meteor Hammer. It doesn't work. They're actually dancing away. Watson chasing after them, but with only the two of them alive.
And for good reason. Game has not been very kind to him. That will not work.
Yeah, Radon, give me the gate. Give me the gate.
It's so close.
Oh,
that was not close, actually.
It was not.
So much damage.
How do they know Quinn is all the way up here and not just sitting on that triangle with the rest of his team?
One of the greatest teams of all time, Austin. Something you wouldn't know anything about.
This is insane that they managed to catch him here. What a move.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Just a god tier play.
It really was. Now, because they're so far behind, they may still lose things for it. Pit, he actually comes through. The Underlord comes through. Maposhka buys back. They want to try and fight this one, but they have to play it slow. Waiting for their openings. They cannot afford to be going through the Medusa or the Morphling. They got to hit the back line. What a beautiful... Oh, that is just a beautiful ice path. Radon has to pop his BKB. Malady already using the Ghost Scepter, and Radon is mincemeat up against Watson.
Didn't even get a single Satanic hit off in that entire fight. Just too hard to find supports. I mean, double Ghost Scepter up. You don't have Nullifier. What chance does this PA have? Collapse will return magnificently here.
Still another 20 seconds left for a full 5-on-5. Larl's going to try and force it anyway. An attempted offensive Yules denied by the BKB. Larl's able to stick around long enough to get the kill, but can he get out? A Remnant is placed behind inside the base, trying to make a run for his VAR, but it does actually get over the cliff. That is not good for Larl. He waits it out. Looks like the enemy team didn't see him there. While Radon, once again, he goes in and he just gets destroyed, man. Whether it's Ace or whether it's Watson, it seems like neither core he can deal with.
It's just so hard for him to find supports in that fight because the supports from Gaimin are so farmed. That's what these 5-man objective lines will give you. They'll give you Ghost Scepters, Yule Scepters, 4 staffs on your supports. You don't have Nullifier, you don't have Dispel. Good luck. Absolutely no shot for Yotaro